I just got this Brother 270 and the needles are loose and don't always knit correctly. That means that the sponge bar has gone bad, but it's an easy fix. You'll need a few things first: regular old Scotch tape, double-sided tape, an X-Acto knife, and a replacement sponge. Look for tape that is the same width as the sponge. I found all of this on Amazon. There are links in the description. The sponge bar sits in a channel at the front of the bed on top of the needles. Push it from one side and then pull it from the other. Yep, that's a dead sponge bar. This should be nice and springy to hold the needles down, but this one has broken down over the years. Let's pull it all the way out. The top of this is a layer of fabric, and you can see the grooves where the needles have moved against it for the last few decades. Alright, step 1, remove the old sponge. Cut through the top fabric layer to separate it from the sponge bar. Oh, this one has completely disintegrated. Let's see if the other side comes off in one piece. Same thing, cut through the fabric. Nope, she's dead. I grabbed a flathead screwdriver to see if I could get the sponge out of there. It looks like this one was glued down, but only along the edges. I'm gonna scrape this out over a trash can. Here we go. I got all of the sponge out and most of the glue. This doesn't have to be perfectly clean, it just needs a reasonable surface for our tape to stick to. Now put double stick tape in the bottom of the channel. You know, the rumor is that Brother added a sponge bar so that the dealers had something to do. They were designed to break down over time, so you'd have to go back to the dealer and get it fixed, and while you were there, you'd probably buy something else. Cut the tape, and then I'm going to use the back of a colored pencil to make sure it's all stuck down. And peel the backing off the tape. Carefully position the sponge, making sure the fabric side is up, and press it down as you go. If you've got a little extra, cut it off. This is where the Scotch tape comes in. It's not meant to hold the sponge on the bar, it's more to hold down the edge of the sponge so it can slide more easily into the machine. Make this as smooth as possible so the tape doesn't get caught. And do the same thing on the other side. This is what a sponge bar is supposed to look like. Nice and fluffy. And then it goes back in the machine. You may need to hold the needles down as you go. There we go. The needles are a lot stiffer and are moving the way that I expect them to do. And she's up and running. I hope you found this tutorial useful. If you're new here, like and subscribe for more knitting machine tutorials, and let me know in the comments what kind of machine you're working with. Happy knitting!